Okay, now we're going to shape the ball into a nice flat pizza round base. So what we do, grab the ball, probably need a little bit of flour on your fingers, and then just squeeze it round the tips of the ball. As you can see that, we're starting to move round. It's getting bigger as you squeeze it a bit more. You see that, it's already doubled in size, just by simply squeezing with your fingers. And do it on the edge, because as it gets bigger and the weight's on the bottom, it starts to stretch. So just taking your time. Now that we've done that, a bit more flour on the board, throw it down here. Just do it slowly. Make sure you've got plenty of flour on there, you want it to move, you don't want it to stick. Otherwise if it sticks, you're going to put big holes in your base. Okay, now as we're doing this, you can do a push-pull system, a bit like driving a car, push-pull. See how I'm stretching the top there and pulling the bottom, top, bottom. And that helps stretch it out. If you're pulling out, shrinking back in, pulling out, shrinking back in, that's a very important part of the pizza base. Helps make the perfect pizza base that we're after. And do it until about plate size. You want a plate size, you got your main course plate you have at home, that's the size you're after. And that's probably 22 to 24 centimetres. You might get the odd air bubble in there. Just lift it up again, push it back down. Check you have got a bit of flour in there, give it a toss, a little bit of flour, and just keep working it. If you do get a hole, which you have there, what you do, you pick it up and squeeze it down. Okay, give it a little bash, and that's all you need to do. And that fixes a hole that you get in your pizza. Just a little tip if it does get a bit thin, because in the middle it will get thin compared to using a rolling pin as you're pulling, push pulling. So rolling pin gives a bit more evenness, but doesn't give the actual push pullings more authentic of a way of making a pizza. And that's what we're after here, getting a really authentic pizza. You got your classic dough. And if you do get a hole, just fix it up like that. Okay, now we'll grab another ball out. Feel that as it's proving, it's getting nice and soft, and the elasticity in there is fantastic. And that's, as you say, with the high protein flour we're using, sensational. You can just feel it. Grab some flour, sprinkle on the board again. As you can see what I'm doing, just squeezing the tip of the pizza dough to make it nice and flat. Make it like a saucer. Push it down, just slowly. Now we'll grab the rolling pin. Make sure the rolling pin's got a bit of flour on it. So grab it, just toss a bit of flour in there and rub it lightly with your hands. So that stops it from sticking to the dough, and that's what you want. A couple of rolls each time, and here again. Turn it around the other way. That keeps it nice and round. And you want to make it the size of your plate. Pick it up again. Have a look, there's no air bubbles in there, a bit more flour on the bench, and lay it back down. Just be gentle, treat it nice, and on top, just don't push too hard down there, fairly gentle. Swing it round again, treat it with care, a lot of love involved because you're passionate about what you're doing here. And you can see, just nice and gentle, and keep turning it as you go. And it's not sticking because you've got enough flour onto the board, as well as flour on the rolling pin. If it does get the air bubble again, lift it up, pull it down. And a little bit of love involved, and that's spot on. Nice thickness, look at that on the end there, how that works. About 3 or 4 millimetres, that's all you want for your wood-fired pizza. And if it's not 100% round, it doesn't matter. It's not perfect. You don't have to have it be like that, because going in a wood oven, your hand doing everything, it's crafted. It's a beautiful piece of food that you're going to cook and eat. And you've done it all yourself, plenty of love in there.